What's up, guys? This is Grant here, bringing you guys episode 6 of my Bargain Bin B series. And in today's episode, I'm bringing you guys a beautiful La Liga squad. And before I get started, guys, I want to thank everybody who saw my video on Yeousch Sports and came over and subscribed. And I hope you guys enjoy my FIFA content on my channel. And for those of you guys who have been subscribed to me, make sure you go check out that video on Yeousch Sports. I will leave a link to it in the description, so go leave a like, a comment, just show me some love on that video. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get this started. So I've been trying to bring you guys a Liga BBVA squad from the beginning of FIFA 13 and trying to make a Bargain Bin B squad, but it's very hard to do so just due to the nature of La Liga, because if you guys don't know, a lot of the talent is in like the top 5 to 6 teams. So basically what you get in La Liga is you get a top, you get haves and have-nots, because effectively you get amazing players that are worth 3,000 to 4,000 coins at the cheapest, and then you get a lot of subpar kind of average players that are worth like 400 coins. And I could have made a team for like 6,000 coins in La Liga, but it's not very fun. It's not very competitive, just due to the fact that they're not very good players. So what I like to do with with my Bargain Bin B series, guys, is I like to bring you guys a cheap squad that's competitive and fun to use. So this squad is very competitive. I got relegated down to D2 because I was messing around with a bronze English squad, and this team got me back up to D1 in 6 games. I won 6 games straight. I won like 5 in D1, and then I ended up almost winning a gold tournament. I actually ended up getting scripted upon. I don't know if you could really say that, but yeah, a very, very excellent squad for like 14,000, 15,000 coins, something along the lines of that. It is an amazing squad. But anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get this started. So up top at the striker position, we have Roberto Soldado. And I introduced you guys to the Soldado about a couple weeks ago in my last squad builder that I did that wasn't Bargain Bin Beasts. And basically, guys, I really love Soldado. He's my favorite Spanish player because, as you guys can see, he's got 79 pace, which feels more like 82-ish. He's got 81 shooting, which equates to like 91 finishing, 82 long shots, and 92 volleys. So he is an incredible player. I don't take too many finesse shots with him. He's much more of just a regular, just straight power shot. He is a beast. I mean, he creates chances for himself because, as you guys can see, he's got 79 dribbling, which is in like the low 80s on 9 chem. So he's got excellent dribbling, excellent touch of the ball. He can create his own chances, and he can smash them into the back of the net. He is an overall beast. And as you guys can also see, he also has 82 heading accuracy. So he can head him in, he can shoot it in with his feet, he can create his own chances. He's not just a goal poacher, he can do it all. He's a beast. And for 1,000 coins, you can probably find it from even cheaper. I mean, the cheapest I've ever bought Soldado for was about, I want to say 950 coins. So about 950 coins, he is biblical. At left wing, we have Iker Muniain, and Muniain's actually a really good player. I mean, as you guys can see, he's got 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 72 shooting, and 71 passing. So he's really quick on 9 chem. His pace is in the upper 80s, which is amazing. He's got 72 shot, which, if you look at his in-depth stat, I think it goes all the way up to like 79 for finishing. So if you need to take a shot with him inside the box, he can definitely do it. I mean, I scored 2 goals against Emmanuel Neuer, so I mean, he's got a pretty decent shot. He's got great dribbling, and see, this team is really, really good with counterattacks, just due to the fact that on this team you have really good fullbacks that have excellent passing, and then you also have great wingers that have great pace, great touch, and awesome shooting. So it works out very, very well. So if you need to take a shot with him, you definitely can, but the most effective tactic with Muniain was definitely getting forward as much as you possibly can, cutting back, and laying it off to Soldado to finish the chance. Very, very good. For 400 coins, he's an excellent deal. At right wing, we have Carlos Vela, and I tried out Vela at the beginning of FIFA 13 when he was a 77 striker, and he was a great player back then. He used to score a lot of goals for me, and I guess during the January upgrades, they upgraded him to a 79 right wing, which is awesome, because as you guys can see, he has 86 pace, which on like 9 chem, I think he has like 89 acceleration and 87 sprint speed, so he's really quick. He's got 77 shooting, which is like 83 finishing. He's got an excellent finesse shot. That's what I do most of the time, is just finesse shots with him. He's left-footed, so make sure when you're shooting, cut onto his left foot. I wouldn't do too many crosses with him. As you can see, he only has 71 passing, so he's not the best crosser in the world, but definitely put it onto his left foot, have a crack at the goal, you'll definitely score. He's got an immense finesse shot. On top of that, as you guys can see, he's got 84 dribbling, so he's got a really good touch on the ball, great ball control. So like I said, this team is amazing with counterattacks, just because you have 2 outside fullbacks that have great passing. They have excellent through balls. So, if you get the ball off of like a corner kick, just hold down Y, triangle, whatever button you have on your controller, and just send it down the line, and Vela or Muniain will pick it up and get it to Soldado, and he'll punch it into the back of the net. And for 450 coins, he is a steal. At left center mid, we have Isco, and Isco is a great player. And the reason why I purchased him in center attacking mid and not center mid is, in this formation, in center mid, he costs like, I want to say like 3,000 coins, 3,400 coins, and at center attacking mid, you can buy him for about 950 coins. I mean, the cheapest I bought him for at center attacking mid was like 700 coins, and that was when I was trading. But as you guys can see, and don't worry, he still gets his 9 chem just due to all the beautiful chemistry links. So as you guys can see, he has 77 pace, which is really, really good for a center mid. He's got 69 shooting, which it seems a lot lower than it actually is, because on 9 chem, he has like 75 finishing and like 74 long shots. So he can score goals. I mean, you guys will see in the goal montage that he scores 2 wonderful finesse shots with me. I've scored long shots with him as well. Just an excellent player. And obviously, his best attribute is his 87 dribbling, but he actually has decent passing as well because he's got 78 passing, so he can pass it to Munya and he can pass it to Soldado. He's got a pretty good through ball. I mean, obviously, I think his best pass is really his short pass, but he's an excellent player. And his best attribute by far is, of course, his dribbling. 87 dribbling, which I think equates to like 91 dribbling and 91 ball control. He is amazingly elusive, and he creates a lot of chances just due to the fact that defenders have a hard time tackling him. You can even get free kicks off of them just because he can dribble past defenders and they'll miss tackles and end up kicking him in the shin. So he gets past defenders with ease, and he's an excellent player. And for 950 coins, you really can't beat that deal because he can score goals, he can pass it around, he can just beat defenders like it's nobody's business. He can do it all. He's a great steal. In the center of midfield, we have Binya. And Binya, make sure, guys, when you're purchasing Binya, make sure you get his 82 overall card because, like Carlos Vela, he was upgraded in January. At the beginning of FIFA 13, he was only 79 overall, and recently they upgraded him to an 82 overall card, and this card is biblical. As you guys can see, he's got 67 pace, so he's not the quickest of center mids, but the best part about him is he's perfect for the center of midfield. Perfect because he has medium attack working rate and medium defensive work rate, so he's always right in the midfield, just in the center of it. He's perfect for it. And although he only has 67 pace, I feel like he somehow finds the space that he needs to take his long shots because, as you guys can see, he has 78 shooting, which equates to like, I want to say like 92 long shots and like high 50s, maybe low 60s finishing, which I still find that you can still shoot inside the box. He's amazing. But he's got an amazing long shot, and the best part about him is, although he's not like the quickest, he can take long shots in like any situation. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, a lot of players that I use, they need that space. They need like an extra touch to take that long shot. Whereas with him, I feel as if like, he can just take the long shot from wherever. Like, he can be off balance. I mean, like the first long shot that I took with him, he was being held back by a defender on his left shoulder, and he just kind of took it and curved it around everybody. I mean, his best stats obviously are his long shots with 92. He's got 96 curve. He has 98 not 98 long shots, but 98 shot power, and he has 99 free kick accuracy. Yeah, you heard me right. 99 free kick accuracy, which I think is probably the best free kick accuracy for just a regular gold card. So taking free kicks with him is amazing. I mean, he's a free kick god. I mean, calling him a free kick specialist would be an insult. So an amazing player, and on top of that, he's got pretty decent dribbling. He's got awesome defending. I mean, so on this team, there really isn't a true, holding midfielder, but he really makes up for that just because he's always in the midfield, like in the center of midfield, and his defense stats, like on 9 Kim, are like mid-70s, so he really makes up for that, and he's just an excellent player overall, holds possession very well, amazing long shots, amazing passing, he's got great long passes, great short passes, excellent through balls, just an overall biblical player. At right center mid, we have Ivan Rakitic, another great player. And you know what? He kind of reminds me of Luka Modric, not just because he's Croatian, but, in FIFA 12, he used Luka Modric all the time. And Luka Modric was, although he's a kind of a little dude with not great defending, he would take out players. He'd be like, no, that's my ball, and just smack them dead. And Rakitic does the same. Now, obviously, he's not the quickest, as you can see, 68 pace, but he makes up for his lack of pace with beautiful technical abilities and incredible shots. He's got 91 long shots, 91 crossing, like 85 or 88 long passing, and, 85 short passing. He's got pretty decent dribbling. He is just a beast, and he's actually got pretty decent tackling. Even though it only says 60 defending, I feel like some of his stand tackles are he's just a rock, just slams into people. It's wonderful. And he also has excellent through balls. And, I use him for corner kicks. I mean, really, with this team, you have two guys who have incredible long shots and incredible set-piece taking because, with Binya, you have 99 free kick accuracy. I think Rakitic has like 87, 88. So you have two free kick specialists. I mean, you have a free kick god and a free kick specialist. And you have two guys that are excellent for corner kicks. It's really just kind of what you prefer because, in my opinion, I don't like curvy free kicks. So if you like, free kicks that are very straightforward, definitely use Rakitic just because you can pinpoint where you want it and it'll just go there. Whereas with Binya, it might curve a little bit. You kind of have to adjust for the curve and stuff like that. I prefer Rakitic, so yeah, so you have two guys who can take free kicks, and you have two guys who can also take beautiful corner kicks. And for 950 coins, he is a steal. At left back, I have Nacho Monreal, and he really completes his team. As you can see, he only has 81 pace, so he's not like the fastest fullback in the world. He's quick enough to the point where he can keep up with outside attacks, just barely, but he can definitely keep up with outside attacks. Doesn't have great shooting, which who cares? He's a left back. He's got really good passing though, 77 passing, which makes this team very lethal on counterattacks. Like I told you guys, just because you can off of a corner kick, you can get it out wide to him or or the right back, and they'll just hold down wide, hold down triangle, and they will send that ball down the line to Munyain or Carlos Vela, who have 86 pace and 84 dribbling, so they have a great touch on the ball. They accept through balls very well. They're not awkward about it. They don't hit it off the back of their heel and have to stop and grab it. They just lift their foot up and go with it. Who can then get it to Soldado, who has amazing dribbling as well, and then he'll fire it into the back of the net. Corner attack or counterattacks, not corner attacks. Counterattacks on this team are an absolute dream. He's got 75 defending, so he's decently defending, and you know he's an amazing passer, and he's got pretty decent pace. And for 950 coins, he's a pretty good deal. Okay, at left center back, I have many options for you guys today. As you guys can see, initially I started off with Botia and Rafael Varane because they're very, pretty cheap. You can buy them for about 400 coins each, and they're really good defensively. I mean, nothing really too wrong with them as far as stand tackle, slide tackle, and heading accuracy is concerned, because as you guys can see, they're pretty quick and have pretty decent defensive stats, but they were awful on corner kicks and they were awful on crossing. I mean, there was one game where I was winning 3-0 after like 30 minutes, and I ended up losing 6-3 because the guy, he scored one off of a corner kick and then realized that I couldn't defend against, crosses, so he'd just go out with Ribéry and cross it in, and Gomez would just thunder it into the back of the net with his forehead every time. It was awful, that game, let me tell you. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up getting 2 new center backs with Ricardo Costa and Adil Rami. So depending on what your budget is, I would definitely try and go for Adil Rami and Ricardo Costa, just due to the fact that they're just better in general. I mean, they're better defensively. They have better positioning, better stand tackle, better slide tackle, and much better heading accuracy, much better jumping, and they are head and shoulders above Rafael Varane and Botia when it comes to keeping crosses out and keeping corner kicks out. So, I mean, I went from a team that was very nerve-wracking to defend against corner kicks and crosses to a team that was so safe and sound that I don't even think I lost headers when they came into the box. So definitely try and get Rami and Ricardo Costa, just because they will make defending against crosses and corner kicks a dream. And at right back, I have João Pereira, and João Pereira is a beast. He's got 86 pace, 77 passing, 78 dribbling, and 76 defending, so he's really, really good. He's quick enough to keep up with the overwhelming majority of outside attacks. He's got really good passing, so he really adds to the passing prowess of the fullback. So both Nacho Monreal and João Pereira have about 77 passing, so really all you have to do is, after a corner kick, get it out wide to one of these guys, hold down Y, and they will get the ball down the line to either Carlos Vela or Iker Muniain, who will convert it into a goal. And he's got pretty good defending. He's a little bit better than Monreal. He's got really good dribbling, so he's got a great touch on the ball, so he's very confident, very comfortable on the ball. So if you're getting forward with him, he's not going to lose it. He's not going to lose it like a dumbass. He can easily get past defenders and get the ball up to one of your more attacking-minded players. I think he might have mid attacking work rate and mid defensive work rate, so he might be a little bit further up on the pitch than you want. But he's just an excellent player overall. Pretty good tackling, really good dribbling, really good long pass, really good short pass, excellent crossing as well. Really, all you're looking for in a defender. Now, if you cannot necessarily afford him, I think I picked him up for about 2,600 coins. If you can't necessarily afford that, you can always get Juan Fran, who's pretty pacey as well, but I just think that João Pereira is much better. I mean, he's head and shoulders better than Juan Fran. But anyway, guys, he's an excellent player, and for the money, he's definitely worth it. And at goalkeeper, I have Irazuaz. I have no idea how to pronounce this, guys. I'm really sorry. He's Spanish, and I did not take Spanish in high school. But for 750 coins, he is an excellent goalkeeper. As you guys can see, he's got 74 diving, 85 handling, 75 kicking, 76 reflexes, and 84 positioning. Obviously, his 2 standout stats are his 85 handling and his 84 positioning. He's really, really good with handling. I mean, like on corner kicks, if you can get him out, he'll jump up and grab it. He's not the kind of guy that can be intimidated. He's not the kind of guy that, if it's kind of dicey as to whether or not he should grab it or not, he'll just punch it. No, he's not like that at all. He'll grab it because he's got a really firm grip. He's got really good positioning. So if a striker, if it's a 1v1 situation, he's really good at closing down the angle of the striker so he can make that shot stop. So he's got pretty good shot stopping. He's got really good distribution. I felt like, his goal kicks were pretty excellent. Pretty good throwing as well. So, I mean, he's truly an excellent player. For 750 coins, he makes, as long as your defense, as long as I was pretty good on defense and wasn't letting in dumb chances, he was keeping it, clean sheets left and right. So he's an excellent goalkeeper for 750 coins. You cannot beat that deal. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys try out the squad and have a lot of fun with it. And I hope you guys enjoy the goal montage. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.